What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. The Portland Trail Blazers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. 62 points. Woo, let's just jump right in and talk about it. You know how we do.
If this world were mine.
So the Portland Trail Blazers were in Oklahoma playing the Oklahoma City Thunder. After that bad loss to the New York Knicks, definitely was looking to see how the team would, play against the Thunder, because that was a bad loss to the Knicks, right? I mean, that was a bad loss. The team did not look well, did not look cohesive. It just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. And then to come to this Thunder game and get down so fast, so early, you're down by 30 at halftime. You scored 38 points in the first half, 2 quarters. That's more than a carryover. That's bad. Obviously, the Trailblazers need to make some changes. Comment down below. Let me know what you think those changes should be. They definitely need to make some changes and make them soon. Are those changes, maybe moving Anthony Simons? And the reason I say that is because you need to get your young guys out there. I know how frustrating it is because some of these Portland Trailblazer channels are saying some of the craziest things about the offense, but they don't know what they're talking about at all. At all. Chauncey definitely has a good offense. I've seen some of the great plays that Chauncey's put out there, but the guys just have to be able to run those plays. Again, it's not just as simple as guys cutting and setting screens. It's how to cut and set screens. It's funny, you hear all these rec players act like they understand what basketball is. You have to know when to cut. You have to know how to set that screen and the angles necessary for the ball handler to not get caught up in a bad situation, or for you not to get caught up in a bad screen situation, but for you to make sure you nullify the defense in that situation, because that's the whole point. So you have to be able to understand those things. And right now, the Trailblazers just have some guys who don't understand those things. Baji has no clue how to set a screen. I guess it's hard for people to see these things, but there's a few players on the team that just don't know how to set screens properly. They just don't know when to cut to the basket. They just don't know how to get out the way of what's going on. And Shaedon Sharpe is included in some of that, because there was a lot of plays in this game where Shaedon Sharpe is just kind of jogging after getting rid of the ball, and instead of hauling ass to a certain point to the corner or cutting through to get out the way or whatever, he's just kind of walking or jogging through, or if not, just standing there after he comes out the ball. So now whoever has the ball has to deal with him and his defender being in the way. Little things like that, guys, those things matter a lot. A lot. A lot. You know what I'm saying? That's why you keep hearing me talk about, I hope Coach Billups has the right people behind him to help him deal with that, because Coach can't do it all. He can't do it all. It's hard for him to fine tune every individual player. Remember, this is his 3rd season ever coaching. It's a lot to ask for Coach Billups to fine tune every player. He's still fine tuning himself as a coach. So, all of those things into consideration and understanding what you're seeing out there on the court, Coach Billups was in a tough situation. Now, I've said from jump that those last 2 years Damian Lillard spent in Portland were a waste. I've said that. Check my videos. I've said that. Right or wrong, I stand on that. Those last 2 years Damian had in Portland was a waste of time. They should have been developing those guys. Anthony should have been, main guys. Trendon Watford should have been out there. Jeremy should have been main guy. You know what I'm saying? But instead, now you got a different team. Now Anton's in his 6th season instead of his 4th. So now you have to try not to repeat those same things. Now you have to try not to let Anthony be in the way of the progress of your Shaedons and your Scoops and those guys. You got to get them out there, and you just got to take the lumps. You got to take the lumps. 62 points is a big lump to take. But if you look at the Sacramento Kings, if you look at the Oklahoma City Thunder, who just beat the Portland Trailblazers by that 62 points, who beat the Trailblazers previously by over 40 points, who lost 2 years ago to the Grizzlies by 79 points. That's the same Oklahoma City Thunder team. Remember, Chet was drafted, but he was hurt the whole first season. So the Thunder had their young guys out there learning how to play the right way, together. So the Trailblazers have to decide if that's what they need to do. Do they need to just get their young guys out there and whatever happens, happens, as long as they develop and grow? You got 2-3 years for them to start showing who they can be instead of 6 years like Ant. That's not going to get it done. That's not efficient organization timeline. That's just not going to get it done. So you got to make some changes. You got to figure out what you're going to do, what's your philosophy going to be, and you got to stick with it. You might need to free up some room. You might need to get rid of Ant. You might need to get rid of Jeremy this summer. But you might just need to free up some room, man. Let these young guys just get out here and run, ball, Keep them in structure. Don't allow them to just, get out here and do whatever. Kind of like how you do with Ant. You can't allow them to get caught up in rec ball. So you can get these guys in some structure, keep them in some structure, and develop this team the right way, in an efficient, timely manner. We'll see, because remember, this is the NBA. It's a business. So they still want to try to be in contact of a good lottery pick. But you want to develop your team primarily. And if that's not your goal, is to develop your players in a timely manner, then you're just going to keep repeating this cycle over and over again until you get some people in there who understand how to break that cycle. But right now, they're just stuck in this cycle. This looked like the same Trailblazer team with Damian Lillard the last 2 seasons Dame was there, losing. So we'll see what the Trailblazers do to make any changes. If they do, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think the Trailblazers should do. What kind of changes they should make. Let me know what the Trailblazers should do in order to break this cycle and get some tread in doing what they need to do for the immediate future, not just the long-term future. Because you keep making these moves for the long-term future, which is good, but you might not get there. You might not even get there. So you have to do some things that also help stimulate your short-term future and get guys to have progress now so you can get to that long-term. So we'll see, man. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. That was a tough loss, man. 62 points. Hopefully this lets them see how they need to play, the effort, the energy, the structure, the engagement needed. I mean, we'll see. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for joining me. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. All right.
If this world were mine,